Hi, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Coping Skills with Tim and Martha. Why is this a special edition? Because Martha couldn't be here to record this with us. But don't worry, I brought her along with me. She will be cropping in from time to time. Hi, Martha. Say hi to Martha. In order to help me complete this presentation. Martha and I both wanted you to know that we are thinking about, yes, Martha? Yes, I'll tell them. Okay, all right, I'll let them know. Thank you. So Martha and I both wanted you to know that we were thinking about what would be important to go over, and listening with compassion came to mind. Because listening with compassion is a skill we can all use right now, because we're hearing things from other people that we don't like. Let's give for some instance. How many people have heard the fact that we need to start wearing masks? All right. How many people like to wear masks? We're not used to it. We're not comfortable. Yes, in other societies, they've been wearing masks out in public for a long time, but we haven't. We're just now getting used to that. All right. So wearing a mask when we're out in front of other people is important, but why? If I'm only thinking of myself and I'm keeping a hold of my own thoughts, my own feelings, my own reactions, it's hard for me to see it from another person's point of view. So it's important, what I'm saying is to hear the other person's point of view. Why are they telling me this? Right, Martha? Yes, now we got that. So when we listen and put ourselves in the other person's shoes, it really helps us. So now I'm going to share a screen. All right. And we're going to open up some compassion skills. Because we want to always work on listening with compassion. All right. Compassionate listening skills means that we're listening without judging. We're listening with accepting their point of view and listening with understanding how they feel. Let's look at a not compassionate response. So I say, I deleted our presentation. Martha comes along. I can't believe you did that. Oh, no. So we're both reacting. To the accidental deletion of our presentation. But Martha, being the compassionate listener that she is, has come in and said, don't worry, I can help. I saved a copy. Whew. So let's talk about the word empathy. What does empathy really mean? It asks us to make a choice to see things from another person's point of view. You ever hear the old saying is walk a mile in their shoes before you judge them? This is where this kind of comes in. It calls us to listen to the other person with an open heart and an open mind. Here's a great example. There's a cat and a mouse. We're talking to the cat now. Cat, how would you like it if the mouse had you caught by the tail and you couldn't get away? See how the cat's now trying to think of what it would be to be the mouse. If the mouse had the cat and the cat couldn't get away, how that would feel? It would feel pretty bad, wouldn't it? So I think that that's an important thing that we have to focus on. So when somebody is trying to tell me to wear a mask, be it the governor or the older lady at the supermarket, or the people asking us when we go to the supermarket to make sure we wear a mask, I'm going to listen to them as to why it's important. Why is it important? She's like, tell him, Tim. Tell him, Tim. All right. Keep going. Keep going. They're going to get bored. I hear you, Martha. If you would just let me have a word in, I would get this out and they would be able to. Okay. That wasn't a very compassionate response. Obviously, she was trying to tell me to pick up the pace so you don't get bored. I didn't listen with compassion when she told me that, but now I understand she was trying to help me help you. So somebody's at the store telling you to wear a mask. Let's put ourselves in their shoes. Why are they doing that? Are they doing that to judge us? To make me feel bad? Are they doing that to punish me? To make me feel uncomfortable wearing a mask? No. They're doing it because, one, if they're older, they need protection from me. They're trying to protect the customers of the store. They're trying to protect your neighbor. They're trying to protect you from when you went and saw maybe your mother over the weekend or tried to reach out to her and she's older than you, to try and keep her healthy. So even if you're not worried about your health, they're asking us to do this to worry about other people's health, our family, our friends, our coworkers. So that makes a lot of sense. Did I say that right, Martha? Good, thumbs up, thank you. So if we can let go of our own thoughts and fears in the moment and check the facts of why they're trying to tell us that, it can be very helpful. So yes, when I go out, I wear a mask when I'm doing shopping. And I'm working on being more patient with people and understanding from their point of view why it's important. Also, a lot of things that we hear, we don't like. Like, I can't go back to work in person this week. Things are going to be different at the workplace when I go back. I don't like change. Have you thought that? Have you heard that? Have you felt that? So let's go a little further into the presentation. All right. Let's do another example. A meat eater versus a vegan eater. The meat eater gives a not compassionate response by saying, you know, I love a good burger, and I think cutting out meat is dumb. Now, a compassionate vegan might say, you know, I was in your shoes before I gave up meat, and I know how good burgers taste. They're taking it from the meat eater's perspective. Meat tastes good. And they're saying, we can agree to disagree, and I understand that it's good. All right? But I'm accepting your point of view. Again, let go of your anger. I can forgive you for yelling at me, or forgive you for telling me to wear a mask or something I don't want to do. Of our need to be right, we can disagree. You like meat, I don't anymore. I respect that you think about it differently. I respect the fact that I might choose not to wear a mask in public, but I respect your point of view that it's really important to keep people safe. There's also self-compassion. Martha always comes in and tells me about self-compassion, being kind to ourselves. Let's be willing to make a mistake, be willing to be wrong. You know, I thought that it was only hurting me if I don't wear a mask. Now I see that it's really hurting other people. Be willing to make changes. You know, maybe I'll wear a mask, even though I don't think it's comfortable. I'm going to get used to it for the sake of everybody at work, to help me get back to work. And forgive myself. You know, I had a really angry response to Martha before, when she was trying to tell me to hurry up so you wouldn't be bored. I'm human. I make mistakes. I take things the wrong way sometimes. All right. So with that, we really just want to be up there and be helpful to other people and ourselves. Listening with compassion is not going to be easy. It's going to take practice. Like all coping skills, it takes practice and time. Right, Martha? Right, Martha? Uh-oh. She's gone to sleep again. Hey, Martha! We're almost done. Good. So Martha and I would like you to know that when you're listening to something that's hard to hear, put yourself aside for a moment. Recognize what you're feeling. Kind of take a couple deep breaths in. Let your body relax. And then pay more attention to what they're saying and where they're coming from. Why are they giving you the news that they are? We're not going to be back this week. Okay. Are they doing it to hurt me? Why are they trying to tell me that? Well, they're telling me that because we're not ready. It's not safe to go back yet. We're trying to do our best to keep everyone safe. Everybody. And they're not saying we don't want you back. They're not saying that we're not important. They're saying your health and well-being is as important as you getting back to work. And we've got to balance both. All right. If somebody says something to you in a harsh tone, maybe a compassionate response is, I may not like what they said or how they said it, but I recognize that they're under a lot of stress. They're facing a lot of fears and a lot of problems at home as well. And so I'm going to have some compassion and say, I hear what you said. I want you to know that the way you said it really hurt me or made me angry or upset me. But I know that you were trying to tell me that it's time for dinner or it's time to for you to leave because it's a shift change. All right. Or that you're in a hurry and you got to go to help somebody else. So I hope that this is helpful for you. Martha hopes that it's helpful for you. And she wants to know we will be back next week with another Tim and Martha coping skills. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you. Bye.